Over the last few games, the Notre Dame offense has absolutely exploded. The Fighting Irish put up 56 points last week at Arkansas, a week after scoring 56 against Purdue. We bring in our partner, Eric Hansen of blueandgold.com. Eric, we spent a lot of time talking about the defense and what needs to be fixed over the last few weeks. When you look at the offense right now, it looks pretty close to perfect.
It does look pretty close to perfect, and Marcus Freeman was saying today if they only had the one drive where they didn't surrender it on downs, it would have been perfect. But I still think there's more out there for them. I still think the offensive line can get better. I think there's parts of the playbook we haven't seen, especially with the tight ends. And yet CJ probably has about twice as much of the plays available to him as he did, let's say, in the Miami game.
Well, let's talk a little bit more about C.J. Carr. Obviously, he seems to be showing experience far beyond his years. I mean, the kid only has 4 career college games under his belt. He's making checks at the line. He's playing as if he were a junior or a senior with 34 games under his belt. Marcus Freeman acknowledged that that's rare and that he's a hard worker, but how surprised are you that a guy this young is able to do this?
I'm not surprised about his arm talent and the things that he's doing with that. What I am surprised is his mastery at the line of scrimmage, sliding protections, which makes your offensive line better.
Yeah.
Checking them from a bad play into a good play, checking them from a good play into a great play. I remember Brian Kelly talking about Malik Zaire at one point and said, he's really good at checking out of the plays, but sometimes he checks from a bad play to a different bad play. And being able to get that right with this little bit of experience is really impressive. And it helps him, it helps the team.
So to quote Marcus Freeman, the mantra is challenge everything. When you're scoring 56 points a game, you can't realistically do a whole lot better, but where are there areas to improve?
I still think the tackles need to be played better on the edges of that offensive line. I think there's more to explore with the tight end game, and I think the wide receivers can get a little bit more explosive, but I think all the things that they're doing well. And I think there's a couple of things that C.J. Carr can do himself. One is no more of these kind of bail out, throw it out, intentional grounding things. Just hold on to that, take the sack, don't risk an interception. And then some of his runs, I think he could maybe have a half step better, quicker, getting down the field, maybe turn a 3-yard gain into an 8-yard gain, let's say. I think those are the two little splitting hairs things that I think he could do better.
There's no question that Irish fans certainly excited about what they've seen the last 2 weeks from the offense, and we will see if it continues this Saturday when the Irish face Boise State for the very first time in program history. I'm Pete Byrne from WSBT-22 News. For more Notre Dame stories, like and subscribe to the WSBT-22 YouTube page. Thanks for watching.